14 days later. The difference in dates is because Russian Christmas falls on the 7th of January, following the old Julian calendar. But it wasn't always this way. Sergei's parents celebrated Christmas in much the same way as the rest of the world, on December the 25th. But the Bolshevik Revolution changed it all.
They simply moved the Christmas tree onto New Year's. They moved the gifts onto New Year's. They moved Santa Claus to New Year's, and they banned Christmas.
Sergei is a child of the Soviet Union, which slapped a ban not only on freedom of speech, but on freedom of faith too. It's only after its collapse in 1991 that Christmas was again celebrated publicly.
We cook Lent dishes on Christmas Eve, go to church, and never decorate a fir tree for New Year. It took a while to explain it to our child that a Christmas tree is decorated on Christmas only, for God and not for Santa.
Their family has traveled a lot. They lived in Canada and in Brazil, but nowhere, they say, is Christmas recognized so solemnly as it is back home.
Definitely less capitalistic, because Christmas in the West today, I believe, is essentially buying gifts and having a good time, while in Russia it's becoming more and more a spiritual thing.
Russians believe you can't start your festive dinner before the first star appears in the night sky, marking the birth of Christ. A strict diet, 40 days, no animal produce, preparing yourself physically for the special event. On Christmas night, vigils are held in thousands of churches across Russia, but the main service takes place here at Christ the Savior Cathedral, which is symbolic because just like Christmas itself, it saw a rebirth only after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Religion is the opium of the people, the communist leaders declared, and leveled to the ground the country's main cathedral. For many years, there was a swimming pool on the site. Thousands of other churches fell to a similar fate. Today, this child of immigrants is happy to be back in a country which has returned to its roots.
In the West, churches are closing down. They don't know what to do with their buildings, they cannot upgrade them, they cannot maintain them. They're selling them, they're turning them into apartments, into discotheques. Here's the other way around.
Since the disintegration of the Soviet Union, almost 20,000 churches have opened up for worshippers. That's around 3 churches a day. And with the country's most senior figures leading by example, it's clear the Christian tradition now outweighs the communist one. Екатерина Грачева, RT, Moscow.